Hello, friends. Today, let's understand the meaning of a living constitution. Why we call the Indian Constitution to be a living document. Any document that can be amended, changed, or altered is considered a dynamic or a living document. Now, Constitution of India is a living document because it is open to being altered through the process of amendments. I have made a detailed video on amendments at the Indian Constitution, and if you would like to have a look at it, I have placed a link under this video for your knowledge. Now, friends, here we must understand that the Constitution of India is the supreme law of land. It lays down the basic framework of governance, rights and responsibilities, separation of powers, etc. Since our Constitution became effective on 26th of November 1950, India has experienced significant changes politically, socially, economically, and in order to keep the constitution relevant and contemporary, many constitutional amendments were made to it. As you are aware, Indian Constitution is the world's longest constitution, and at the same time, it is also the most amended constitution in the world. At the time when it was enacted in 1950, Indian Constitution comprised of 395 articles which were grouped into 22 parts, and there were 8 schedules in the Constitution. Now, what are schedules? Schedules are nothing but tables, lists or annexures which are added to the Constitution which have extra or additional information which is not mentioned in the articles of the Constitution. Now, this serves 3 main purposes. 1. It ensures that the main article of the Constitution remains short and to the point. Number 2. Any amendment that has to happen can be done in the schedule and take effect. So it's easy. And number 3. The language of the schedule is simple and non-legal and hence easy to comprehend. And now, after 105 amendments, Indian Constitution stands at 470 articles which are grouped into 25 parts, and there are 12 schedules. So friends, you can see here that since its adoption, Indian Constitution has been amended so many times. Compare this to the Japanese Constitution, which came into effect near about our Constitution on 3rd May 1947 and has never been amended till date. Here it is also important to mention about the American Constitution. Friends, the American Constitution came into effect in 1789. So effectively, it is the longest surviving written charter of any government. However, in the past more than 200 years, the American Constitution has been amended just 27 times. Friends, the process of constitutional amendment is not an easy one in most of the countries. Professor Donald Lutz, who is a professor in the University of Houston, wrote a paper titled Toward a Theory of Constitutional Amendment in the American Political Science Review in 1994. So it's quite outdated now. But here he ranked constitutions based on the ease of amendability. And he found that the Constitution of New Zealand was the easiest to amend with a simple legislative majority in the country's legislature, which is unicameral. Whereas the Constitution of US was ranked as the hardest to amend, even harder than the Japanese, which we all know has not been amended as yet. So friends, any constitution which is able to keep up with the changing trends in its society so that it remains relevant is a living constitution because it is flexible, dynamic, contemporary, and addresses the changing needs of our dynamic society. This is in fact one of the best ways to uphold democracy because the changes to the constitution can only be done by the parliament, who are people's direct representatives. So friends, I hope this video gave you an insight into why Indian Constitution is a living document, mainly because it can be amended and changed. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you soon with another video. Till then, goodbye and take care.